Okay, and here we are back with the Upright Foul Podcast. I am your host, Kalen, and to my left over here is...
The A-Team.
The A-Team. His name is Austin. Actually, it's Tater Tot. Anyways, so it's been about a week since our last podcast that we recorded.
Yes.
What you up to now? What you got going on? Anything cool, fun, fantastic?
I don't know. This week was a little rough. I had a little bit of car problems.
Oh, yeah. What happened with that?
So I brought it in Thursday, and then they told me what was wrong with it. But apparently they have been understaffed the entire week.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be done until Saturday.
Tomorrow?
Yep.
Ooh. Well, I guess that's not as bad. Some places, like I think Jenna's car was broken. So it's actually been broken twice, right? This last time we had to take it to the Subaru in Renton, and it probably took them about a week. Time before, she took it to this place, and it took them a couple weeks. And then immediately, like, she got her car back, and then within a week of having her car back, the place burnt down.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Oh, and also, so you remember when we went to the Seahawks game and I crashed the truck?
Yeah.
That's still not fixed yet. They haven't been able to get his truck in. It's You know what's going to be fixed? His truck will be completely fixed September 28th. Right? So, me and Austin, I took Austin to a Seahawks game against, what is it, the Bears?
The Bears.
We made it halfway through because I crashed. All the roads were icy and like full of snow. And we took Jenna's dad's truck, and we didn't know that the all-wheel drive was like only part-way working, right? So I'm like on two wheels, getting pretty. I felt like I was pretty confident, doing really good, and then all of a sudden I hit a patch of ice and sent us into the median. It really wasn't that bad.
No.
We didn't hit anybody.
Almost did though.
Oh, well, that's because they stopped. It's like, why would you stop? You see a car crash, you're like, oh, let's stop and wait for them to hit us. It's like, dude, move. Keep going. Like, don't stop. Well, that's also Washington drivers, so I don't feel bad about saying that they're terrible drivers out here.
Oh, yeah.
Almost got hit 3 times this week. I was going up to Jenna's house on, I think it was Tuesday. So have you driven up that way before? Like, are you pretty familiar with it or no?
Wait, where?
Like, it's like going to Seattle.
No, I've actually never
Except for that
physically driven to Seattle.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So basically, so you know how we take this? There's this road, that Highway 512.
Oh yeah.
So usually this is how I go almost every time, right? This is how I'm gonna go tonight. 512, 167, 167 to 405, 405 to 522, then Highway 9, Jenna's house. So we're getting on from 167 to 405. There's an additional lane to where you exit off into 405. Okay, that is completely stopped. There's this truck that moves out of the way to get into the other lane. I didn't know it was stopped, right? So I like had to slam on my brakes, right? Lucas is in the car with me. I see this car behind me, not paying attention. Dude, they're flying towards me, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to get hit. So I start honking, like, hey, don't crash into me. And then they all of a sudden they see me in brakes, right? Fast forward 30 more minutes, okay? We get on the 405 finally, and we're going down. I get on the 522. And there's an exit before Highway 9. It goes into Woodinville. If you've never been to Woodinville, I highly recommend you going. It's a small little town that's really on the come up. It's really peaceful, really nice. Got a lot of great stuff there. Check it out. There's this Roto-Rooter truck. It looks like the Roto, right? On a highway. Stopped. No other car stopped, right? Blinkers flashing, right? I don't know this because a semi is in front of me, pulls out, goes around, honking at him. I'm like 30, 40 yards away. I see this car is stopped. Slam on my brakes, right? I'm like, what are we doing here? And then I mosey on down. Jenna calls me. She's like, I know you've been driving a lot, but can you go to the store and get us brownies? And I was like, woman, if you knew how the day I just had.
Because he was just in the middle of the road.
Middle of the highway.
Stop, nobody.
No, yeah, middle of the highway. Stop. Hazards on. If it's me, I'm doing everything in my power to get that car to the side. Everything in my power. I don't know.
Just a little bit of like a taste of what.
Don't know.
Washington roads.
It's terrible.
Are like.
It's terrible. Everybody is in such a hurry to get where they're going. They don't realize like, hey, maybe I should like slow it down a little bit and realize that there's other people here.
Dude, I'm not gonna like be afraid to say this, but I drive 5 over. It's just like it's a little faster, and plus I'm still within the fucking parameters of actually legally driving, you know. Like I don't really drive on the freeway a whole lot, but like, fucking I'm a fucking slow bitch. I'm a snail apparently. Everyone's fucking.
No, dude. I am slow and steady wins the race 100%. I will go the speed limit or a little bit over. If I'm on like the highways, I'll go 70 for sure. But like I will never go 80 or 90. Jenna flies, right? And she'll be talking to me with her hands while she's going 85, and I'm like, I need you to lock it in, okay? Because you're gonna kill us. It's a good thing she doesn't listen to the podcast, so she's filming. But yeah, so what's been going on? What do you got going on this weekend, dude? Like,
fine. Let me see. The boys are finally actually getting to the wedding planning and shit.
the boys.
So Carlos said that we're probably gonna rock a suit and a vest.
Of course.
Of course, we don't know what the actual colors might be.
Still?
Even though like he's probably just gonna go with like the normal black and white or whatever. But
Oh, for you guys?
yeah.
Yeah, I think we're doing. I don't know if you've seen my suit, but I got kind of like a charcoal suit. The ones I ripped the pants on. Yeah. So I think that's what we're doing for mine. Cause I'm gonna get married in my own suit. So married in it, I'm gonna get buried in it. For sure.
Charcoal's a good color too. So.
Yeah, and it's not like a light charcoal. It's a very dark charcoal too. It's nice. I like it. So that's cool, man. You guys like so what? You guys just going to get like the Men's Warehouse get fitted or something? What are we doing here?
So he's still trying to like figure like where to go and like trying to find the best deals and shit.
Men's Warehouse, bro.
Yeah.
I would definitely like if he's like kind of questioning Men's Warehouse because 1, you can rent through them. 2, they're pretty good about like if somebody needs to be sent them or if like you can all get the same colors right then and there. Like it's perfect, right? I would highly recommend them.
I'm going to relay the.
Highly recommend them. They did Jenna's aunt's wedding that we went to in Vegas a while back. Remember I told you I was going to that one in Vegas? There's always one close to you. So like if he's got boys from out of state or anything like that, they can go there. They can ship them to the one here. Like it's yeah.
Wow.
So that's all I'm saying, man. Like it'll work out, but. So, okay, so you're gonna hang out with the boys, gonna get some wedding stuff going. Anything else? Gonna kick back some pops or something, or what? Throw back some brews?
Yeah, he was like man, like I wouldn't be opposed to like getting a session. We just get fitted and whatnot. Go
Get a
fucking
little session in there. Throw back
Yeah.
some brews. Get after it. The boys. That's cool, man. I think I'm not doing shit this weekend. I'm probably gonna go up to Norwich tonight. She said she wants to have a relaxing weekend, so I think we're just gonna stay in, do some wedding planning tomorrow. Maybe I'll convince her to go to the range, get some food and a pop or something, and then Sunday I gotta come back here and work. Yeah, I was not expecting to have this week off, dude. I told him I was like, let's just alternate days working, because I'm leaving again in like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, try it.
Like in 2.5, 3 weeks, I leave again for a week and a half. So I was like, dude, like, let me work. It's cool. We're good. The kid's fine. Everybody's cool. If we get up there Sunday, he's like, yeah, you're not working this week. I was like, that's great. Thanks a lot, Dad. So, but it's not like it was like vacation or any time off because like obviously I was spending time with my son. He's
Right.
also 4. And like, hey, shout out to all the stay-at-home moms, single parents, stay-at-home dad, anybody that stays home with the kids or is with the kids 100% of the time, or even if you're not and you're just doing it by yourself. Shout out to you because That is a job. That's an additional job, and I have so much more respect for those people. So shout out to you guys. So, yeah, it was a long week. It was a great week, but it was long. It was a lot of fun, though. We had a lot of fun. So, yeah, I don't think I'm watching any new shows, to be honest with you. I think I'm still sitting in the same spot. I can't get through any of my anime shows. Because I was with a 4-year-old all week. So we watched Black Panther 4 times.
Oh, really?
4 times. Which is okay, because, like, he's like, oh, I want to watch the Avengers. And it's not like, oh, let's watch cartoon shows. He's like, it's the actual Avengers. So you're like, all right, dude. All right, okay. All right, okay. Or we watched Lightyear. Have you seen that?
No.
Dude, go check that one out. The funniest part of that movie is socks. They give him, like, an artificial cat. Artificial. AI cat. And the cat makes the entire movie. The cat is the most funniest thing in that movie. Without that cat, that movie sucks. 100%. So, I would say I don't really have any shows I'm watching. You got anything?
Actually, I have yet to watch the very last season of Shameless.
Oh, nobody cares. Nobody cares. No, okay, so it's not that I don't care that you haven't seen it. It's just that nobody cares about that show anymore.
What the fuck?
Dude, the first 4 or 5 seasons, as soon as Fiona left, dude, it was done. I was, see ya.
Yeah, I mean, it did get a little...
It's dog shit, dog water.
But it's still a little funny, though.
Probably, because the majority of the people are still there, but...
Because the dad is, like, the funniest part of the fucking whole entire thing.
You know what happens at the end, right?
The very end?
Yeah.
I mean, I just said that I didn't watch the very last season.
Oh,
so,
okay, never mind.
Yeah,
We're not going to tell him.
That's fine. Is he, like,
Can you guess?
Die?
I don't know, you have to watch it. Honestly, I haven't even seen it, so I don't know, but... I've just heard things. But I'm still trying to work through my Neon Genesis Evangelion, Genesis Neon, whatever it is. I'm like halfway through it right now, grinding right now. It's tough. But I will say that I'm like I do have a game of the week. All right, and I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm super excited to get it. Okay, so my son is super into Pokemon, right? They dropped some new Pokemon games for the Switch like 2 years ago, right? Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield. I don't know if you're a big Pokemon guy or ever played Pokemon.
Not really.
Yeah, okay, anyways. So I got Sword, right? Played through it, beat it, amazing, got the DLC, but the DLC hadn't launched yet, right? But I bought it. So I was like, okay, cool. And then he flew down here and he's like, Pokemon. And then Vincent was playing Shield, right? Playing through it, and like Lucas was just losing his mind. So I think I'm going to buy either Pokemon Sword, or they have a new one, Pokemon Arceus or something like that, Arceus. I can't remember what it's called. But it's the same realm. So if you ever like grew up playing those games, you see how much it's evolved and how like great it's gotten. So I'm looking forward to getting that for the Switch and playing that. Especially because Jenna's playing Frogger on my Xbox right now, so I can play some games too.
Old school ass game. I like it.
Gotta do it that way, big dog. What about you? You got anything else you're playing, or?
Not really, to be honest with you. It's kind of been a little boring on the game side right now.
Really?
Yeah. Until like in a few months when all the shit starts to drop.
Yeah, once like October hits, dude, it's
Yeah.
or no, like November really, but
Yeah.
once November hits, it's gonna just, which sucks, man. Like, I know I rant about this all the time, but it's like, if I'm a major video game developer, I'm like, let's put a game in July, right? Because nothing is happening right now. Nothing is happening.
The summer, like.
Why would you not drop a game right now?
Give kids are in fucking summer right now, and give them a reason to like, hey, I want to play this.
Like, I'm telling you, every high school kid that plays video games is like bored playing Call of Duty right now or Apex. They're probably still touching Fortnite too, but they're like, oh, I'm not 10 anymore, I should probably stop playing this game. They're just grinding, dude. Like, you remember when you were in high school, man, you're just grinding every day playing games. Like, you get bored. It's just like, oh, I've already played this game, I need to play this game. It's like, I had this idea for a video game, right? Okay, hear me out. Don't take this. It's patent. Kind of. Not at all.
He's about to go do it right now.
I'm doing it right now. It's kind of like, take like, it's got a Game of Thrones feel to it, right? So like there's many castles and houses, right? But it's open world, okay? And basically you're in control of your own destiny, right? You can either like take over all the kingdoms, you can like prepare for all these, mythical creature attacks or anything like that. You can customize your flags, your knights, your armor, your colors, all of this stuff. You can choose your own stories. Let's say you come up as a knight, let's say you're a commoner, let's say like you just weave your way into becoming like the head of the household or something, right? And it's like it's a storyline too. It's not just like let's go attack this castle. It's like there's a storyline behind it. Okay, so no matter which castle you pick, it's the same storyline. Or let's say there's some alterations for each castle, right? It's gotta be like a 25 to 30 hour game, maybe 40. Okay, depending on how much you want to expand on it. Because you could probably drop some DLCs for like Vikings being in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see? Like, I just came up with like a decent game pitch in like 20 minutes, right? Why do we not have a game in July? All right, I'm done with the rant.
That'd be pretty cool too. Like, let's say like you conquer like something like a castle or whatever, right? And then like the new civilians, I guess, like don't like you and shit.
Commoners,
like,
peasants, yeah, whatever you want to call them.
They don't like you and shit. They're like, why'd you fucking
trying to overthrow you or something? Or let's say you do like you take over another castle and then like some other castles on the different region are like, why are they doing that? We need to stop that. And then they all start to like gang up on you. Like, it makes it so much harder. So you have to recruit other kingdoms to fight for you. It's like it's got a Game of Thrones feel to it for sure. It 100% has a Game of Thrones feel to it, but it's not Game of Thrones. It's got that vibe to it because it's like, oh yeah, castles, but at the same time, that's not like just Game of Thrones. That's like medieval times in general. But put it in 5K. I think the coolest part would be designing your own armor. Like you can what helmets you want, what type of armor styles, swords, like your armies, you build them up. So it's kind of like you take that whole like mining game, but you take it to like it could be first person, third person, right? You clash both of those. You raise your armies, like you're kind of just taking from every little game RPG out there, and you're just throwing it into one game. And the DLCs could be endless, dude. We could be like 6 years deep. They're like, hey, put out another game. They're like, well, let's wait till it's 8 years. There's so much you could do with that. If game developer, hit me up. We'll talk. Just toss some business.
Very cool idea.
So, that's my game of the week. You're not playing very many games. Kind of still steady on the shows, whatever.
Yeah.
You still want to play our game? Because I don't know if you have any for me, but I have.
Unfortunately, I don't.
That's fine.
I got caught up into like preparing this
we're good.
episode and whatnot. So
That's completely okay. We'll do mine. Okay? This week we're doing defensive backs. I don't think you're going to get any of these right.
damn. Okay.
Okay? All right. First one was drafted in the 95 season. Played for the Patriots, Jets, Kansas City Chiefs, Jets again, and Denver Broncos. One of my favorite players of all time. He had 53 interceptions, 7 touchdowns, played in 203 games, selected to a Pro Bowl, first team All-Pro, and I believe he won a couple Super Bowls as well.
Drafted in 95.
Mm-hmm. And he's from Pennsylvania. The PA.
What year did he retire?
His last year was in 09 with the Broncos. And he played 7 games. Started 2. He got 1 pick. He was kind of a nobody his last 2 years. I don't think you're going to get this one right.
1995.
One of my favorite players to ever play. Definitely my favorite defensive back.
Was he a corner or a safety?
He was a corner.
Corner.
Sorry, these are all corners.
Okay.
Except for one did play. I mean, he's a corner, but he has played safety before. Sorry, I should have prefaced that. We're doing corners. We can do safeties next week.
What are the teams that you play for again?
Patriots, Jets, Chiefs, Jets, Broncos.
Play for the Jets twice.
Yeah. That's not even like an indicator of who this guy is. It's. Dang, he had 2 first-team All-Pros. He had 1, 2, 3, 4 Pro Bowls. He had 10 picks with the Jets. Oh, jeez.
That sucks too, because 2009 was like right around when I was actually starting to get into football too.
No.
That sucks.
War number 24.
Number 24.
Pretty sure it's 24.
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Or at least is he on track for the Hall of Fame? I mean, if he got like 50-something picks, he definitely should be.
He's not in the Hall of Fame. Don't think he's gonna make it. He should though.
I feel like once you say the name, I feel like I'm gonna know it. I don't have a clue.
Give up?
Yeah.
Ty Law.
Fuck. Oh my god.
One of my favorite players ever.
I know who that is.
All right, second one we got here. I don't think you're gonna get this one because he wasn't really. You weren't really watching football when he was. Well, you were. We'll just go. All right, this corner. He was a corner when I was watching. That's my count. He's worn the number 41, 23, and 23. Okay. He came into the league in 2003. He's played for the Cowboys, Bengals, and Vikings. He's made 2 Pro Bowls. Let's see, doesn't show me anything else. What college did he go to? He's got 42 picks in 221 games. He's not going to the Hall of Fame.
Play for the Cowboys, Bengals, and who?
Vikings.
Vikings. I'm not corners for shit, man.
I can see what college he went to. Kansas State. And he was drafted 5th overall. That's tough. That sucks.
2003, right?
Yeah, okay though. He's good. 4 picks, 3, 1, 4, 4, 3. He's always been decently okay. He had 5 in 2010.
Was he drafted by the Cowboys?
He was. You'll probably get the last one.
What was his last year?
Last year was in 2017.
2017.
I think he might have been P school at the last couple of years. Because here it says the Vikings cut him in 2020.
2020?
January 7, 2020, Minnesota Vikings waive DB. Insert name. And we'll set his name. He really doesn't know. Oh, I got some good ones.
I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna get it. The fact that you said released by Vikings in 2020.
I wouldn't pay too much attention to that.
Cause that's what I'm not gonna get it from 2003 though. I don't have that big of a knowledge for it, but he's playing for a long time. If he's still,
I don't think he. I think that might be a typo. Cause it's not on here.
fuck, I don't know. God damn it.
Give up?
Yeah.
Terrence Newman.
God damn it. What the fuck? Ah, dude.
All right. Our last one here plays for the Denver Broncos. Last year was his first year.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck's his name? God damn it. Shit.
It's pretty nasty.
Oh, no. Fuck me. What the fuck's his
He
name?
didn't have a whole lot of tackles, though.
His dad was a famous player, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, no. No. Oh, dude. I can fucking see his face, man. God damn it. Oh, come on. What the fuck is his name? No.
This dude was born in 2000.
It's not like Certain, right?
What?
Certain?
I don't know.
Fuck.
You gotta say his full name.
That's right, because J.C. Horn plays for the Panthers. That's
Mhm.
right.
He also got hurt pretty early in the season.
Patrick Surtain?
Yep.
The second?
Yep. Patrick Surtain,
Fuck
second.
yes. Thank God.
That wraps up our game of the week. We can do safeties next week. Oh, no. Yeah, we'll do safeties next week, along with our super fun pod that we'll announce at the end of this podcast.
Yes.
So I would say we're in kind of like the early part of like sports are really heating up right now. As we record this podcast, we will not have another weekend without football until February. So that's great. We had the Hall of Fame game yesterday. The
Yes.
trade deadline happened Tuesday was the second, right?
Yep.
Tuesday. And I think the Mariners did what they needed to do to upgrade. Really liked. He actually pitched on Tuesday, didn't he? Wednesday.
Yeah.
I thought he pitched great. He gave
Just
the
a
boys.
gem.
He gave the boys a chance to win, and also the boys came alive in the first inning against Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole hit 3 jacks off him. Kelenic hit a jack off him, bro. So we'll get into that in a minute. Also, Deshaun Watson had his, suspension. He's suspended 6 games, which the NFL is trying to figure that out, but nothing good's going to come of that. Also, Deebo got paid.
Yes.
Super happy for him. He deserves every penny they give him. He's about to go super gremlin all year long. Hopefully not against us. Please don't do that. Also, you know what I read, which is you're going to love, that neither Drew Lock nor Geno Smith are really doing good in training camp.
No?
No? Read that yesterday.
Really?
They said this is where I'm kind of at with that, and we can either get into that now or we can wait a little bit, but they said the defense was getting the best of them. So I don't know if that's like our defense is going to be super good or our offense just sucks ass right now.
Of course,
Which either way you don't know. You don't know until we see like some preseason and some real game footage.
Because that only tells you one thing, like the defense is playing well apparently. So.
Yeah, and like that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
And also like both the quarterbacks they're not in bad spirits. They don't seem down. They both are like, yep, they got the best of us, but we're gonna get back up there. We're gonna keep grinding. We're good. We got this. So I like that they're both positive about that. Also, I saw this TikTok that's kind of like a rumor that they were interviewing Drew Lock, and they're like, I think they were talking about why don't you post your workouts on social media or anything like that. He said, I don't need to post my workouts on social media to show that I'm working. You just need to know that I'm working. And you know what the TikTok was thinking, who he was talking to? Can you guess? It's easy. Russell. Because Russell's posting every workout he does on social media.
Every year he does that shit.
Which is like, hey, listen, he's got his own brain. He's got his own business. That's like, as much as like I don't like him for like wanting to leave. Like at the end of the day, it's like it's a business, right? So you got to do what you got to do to make sure you get paid. Cool, do that. But the fact that like that might be something that's going on. I don't care who's the quarterback, as long as they shove it down the Broncos' throat week 1. If that's the only game we win, I'll be fine. That's the only game I want to win. But
hey, what if Jacob Eason turns out to be the...
Yeah, they talked about that too. They're like, it's not just the two of them, it's a third one. And like, I read and I heard that he's actually had some nice flashes in training camp, but I've also like I think he's still maybe I don't know. It's a long shot. That's what I'd say. Long shot. I also heard that they brought in a quarterback to do a workout.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why you would do that.
James Morgan.
I don't think that's we need another option. That's not we don't like who we have right now, because if that was the case, we would go get somebody else. We would not bring that guy in to do a workout. That guy's not going to save us anything.
We would have got fucking Baker.
We would have got Baker or
Jimmy G or...
Yeah. And that still might be the case. That still might be what happens, because Jimmy G, like, they want to get rid of him. Both sides want to leave, right? And, like, it's a viable option. It's not a bad option, especially if you think the quarterbacks we have right now aren't going to get it done. So yeah, you know, that I thought that was just a little fun tidbit to share with you. I thought that was funny. So let's keep it football related. Let's go into that Deebo contract. Also, so go into the Deebo contract, and then also, I'm saying also a lot. What do you think about the guys not working out with a team? Like they're sitting out of practice, but they're still working out on the sideline.
What are the guys that like?
So like
they
Deebo,
hold in,
DK.
I mean, aren't they still technically working out with them, even though they're still going to?
No.
You know?
So now they are, so because they're on a contract. But remember whenever like Deebo, DK, and then I can't remember who else.
Yeah, there's just one more.
They were just doing conditioning on the sideline. They weren't participating in team activities.
Honestly, like this brings a whole nother like rant to it, though. To be honest with you, like, you know how they both got a 3-year contract, right?
Yeah.
And it sucks because like anybody else that signs a contract, no matter how long it is, they're going to play every single year until that last year, and then they're gonna say, "Hey, I want a new contract."
Yeah.
And I don't know. I kind of hate that. Like you sign a contract to play all of those years, right? But then the very last year, you're just gonna be like, "Yeah, I want a new contract, so."
Yeah, but if they don't
I'm
play,
not gonna play.
If
so
they don't play, they don't get paid.
sign a contract, but gotta go out
No,
there
I
and
understand
play.
that. I understand, but like if you don't play, you don't get paid. You are obligated to play, 100%. Like I do agree with you, but also I think these two were. It's about market one, and it's about making sure you're taken care of. So these guys are at the end of their rookie deal, or like a year off from being the end of their rookie deal. They have proven they are the elite of the elite, right? They've earned that paycheck. Okay, they are at a moment where they have 1 year left, right? That's the key component. Is like you do have that 1 year left, and I'm pretty sure if they didn't get a deal done, they still would have played. They would be like, you know what, we'll come back preseason game 3, we'll play, and hopefully, you don't ever want to get to that point because then it's bad. Then the media throws that negativity. Then it's kind of easier to break up, right? If you get it done earlier than later, all smiles, right? And as a front office, you have to think, do we want to keep this person around? Is this person, one, good for our locker room? Is this person going to help us win a championship? Is this person worth the money? Deebo Samuel is 1,000,000% worth that money. He should have gotten paid a lot quicker than he did.
Remember when he asked to be traded?
Yeah. I think
That's
that was
crazy.
I think that was a soft ask though. I don't think he didn't demand a trade. I think he was like, if we don't get this done, I don't want to be here. He did what he's supposed to do he's playing chess. He knows that they're not going to move him. I want to trade. What does that do? That fuels the fire in the media. Fueling the fire in the media with your fans puts more pressure on the front office to get a deal done. Puts more pressure on the owner. Get a deal done. So they did that. He got paid, and he got paid. I mean, It's a good contract. I mean, 3 years, 71.55, 24 signing bonus, 58.1 guaranteed. It's a good contract. I like the length of it too. I like the shorter year. I'm okay with paying him. I just don't want the 6 years. I think when you get into the 5 and 6 years, you kind of get hooked at the back end for a lot of money that they may not be worth. At the same time, I mean, the same thing could happen now, though. He could get, something could happen, and he's not the same next year. And you're paying him, what, 20-something, 16, something like that, 23, 24 a year to be a 2 or 3? That's the name of the game, though.
Like, I mean, but there's also like, if you don't meet the required, like, let's say if you, in order to get, this money, like you need to receive like 1,500 yards or whatever. I don't know, at least like 8 touchdowns or whatever. And at some point they could be like, okay, we're going to rework this contract, so this is how much you're actually going to get.
Yeah.
But when we, first did the contract, you were going to make this much money, but since you underperformed, you're only going to get this much. Like, I'm pretty sure they can do something like that. Like,
they could probably restructure the deal, especially if you're not paying up to your abilities. I'm sure they could restructure. I mean, there's so much, like, money that's moved just to get guys to get, like, like Aaron. Aaron could get paid league minimum, but they pay him all his money in his contract as a signing bonus, so it doesn't hit the cap. So they can go out and get somebody else. So there's so much you could do with money. It's crazy. But good for him. Like, I'm glad that he got paid. I'm not glad he got paid by the Niners. That sucks, but only because we're Seahawks fans. But good for him. He deserves it. He did say he didn't want to be used as a running back as much. Remember that?
yeah.
Was that a ploy to get paid, or is that real? That's what I
feel like that's real, because, I mean, he's a receiver.
But, like,
should be played as a receiver.
I feel like he doesn't like his game that he accelerates the best at.
But also at the same time, like, their roster was hurt a lot of the time last year. So, like, I think Elijah Mitchell was hurt for a little bit.
Yeah.
Raheem Mostert was hurt for a little bit, or actually for the whole entire year.
He's on my fantasy team too. That sucks.
So like we're like, okay, we're gonna have Deebo play a little, you know.
Speaking of that, are we gonna do a fantasy league this year or what?
Man, I fucking don't want to, but
We should, right?
if you're going to, then sure.
I mean, I'm down about it. I mean, I didn't do good last year, but
I just take fantasy because of the whole COVID thing. That's about it. Because like on fucking Saturday, they'll be like, oh yeah, they're healthy.
he's got COVID. Is he gonna play? He's gonna play.
Probably not.
He's gonna play. And you switch your line. Oh, by the way, he's able to play today. You're like,
Fuck, it's too late now, motherfucker. Like, goddamn.
yeah, that is a tough aspect of the fantasy game, but
I mean, yeah, like fantasy's pretty fun to play, but like, ever since COVID hit, it's I don't know.
it's
I
fun to
stopped
play
playing
when you have people like here, like how we were all going against each other, and like
it.
Amber was winning every game, but it's like just because of the combination of players she had. It's not like she was a guru. She was just had all the right players.
Well, I mean, she does take football very.
No, she's.
like.
I'm not questioning her fandom and her knowledge of the game by any means. But last year, the team she had, nobody ever got hurt.
But also, once she discovered football, that was her thing now. Like, she's
Just saying.
she just ran with it.
I'm just saying.
You should hear her on fucking Sunday, dude. If the Seahawks have a bad year this year, we're gonna know. The whole fucking state's gonna know about it.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyways, so
yeah.
So congratulations, Deebo, getting paid. Same as DK. Who's that third person?
Fuck, I don't remember.
I'm gonna look that up real quick because that's gonna bother me, dude. Who was sitting out of training camp this year? Not him.
Fuck, I don't remember.
DK.
Was it also another receiver, or was it just?
I don't remember. What players were doing hold ins? Oh god. Is that hold in farts? I was like, oh, what?
Definitely wouldn't do that.
I'm trying to figure out who. I know, dude. That's shut up. Orlando Brown holding out. Deebo Samuel. We already knew that. Derwin James. That's who it was. That's what I was thinking of. Derwin James.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a little bit harder for him to get paid just because he's been hurt a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
You know.
he's definitely a guy that deserves it though. Because once he's healthy, he's just fucking. He's awesome.
Well, he definitely deserves it. It's just staying healthy. I think that's the only thing that I would say. So let's pivot to some baseball.
All right. Trade deadline was 4 days ago. 3 days ago.
3 days ago. You know Joey Gallo got moved?
I did. To the Dodgers.
I didn't realize how bad he was doing either. His batting average is bad.
Oh, really?
It's bad. He's hitting like 161.
No shit. Really?
Yeah. I think that's even with the hit he got on I think Wednesday or yesterday.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's not very good.
No way.
But I think this is his contract year. He'll probably go resign with the Rangers again.
Yeah, I mean he's.
That's when he played his best baseballs with Texas.
Yeah, maybe he's just having a bad or a down year. So who knows?
He's had a down year since he got to the Yankees last year.
Maybe the Yankees wasn't the spot. I don't know.
It's hard to go into those situations and like perform because you gotta remember like half, if not 3/4 of that team are full of all-stars.
Yeah, plus coming from a team where like he was the best player, like hey, we're gonna put you on this team where we're going to compete and
We're gonna have you hitting a 2-hole, 6-hole.
yeah.
I don't think he hits bad in the 2. I think, but he's used to hitting the 3 and 4. He's with Texas, so I remember when he was coming up, he hit I think in the 2-hole. I can't remember, but I remember watching him. I remember I came back. No, what was it? I was in Wyoming. And I went on leave to Texas, and me and my mom went to a game, and it's they went to extra innings. I can't remember who was it against. I think it was against the Royals, and he was at second. I think he got a double. Or he had a single, and they moved him over, and then Delano DeShields hit a double into the gap. And I remember him coming around. It was like bottom of the 10th or 11th. Came around. We just saw him slide in at home, walk off. It was awesome. But yeah, so he got dealt. There's actually some decent trades that happened. I think we talked about the Juan Soto trade. We talked about it. I don't know if he was moved yet.
A little bit, yeah.
Was he moved?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember. You see what they gave up a good amount for him.
They gave up pretty much everything for him, to be honest with you.
I think if they can lock him up long term, then the Padres won that trade. That's what dignifies who won and lost that trade.
Yeah, I don't think you trade for him and then don't give him a contract.
I don't think that's the problem. I think it's him agreeing to a contract.
I mean, it's the Padres. So, I mean,
It's a very young organization that are starting to, like, really... It's starting to be that, like, sexy place people want to go play at.
Yeah, I mean...
Especially hitting with Machado, Tatis, all those guys over there.
Trash.
You got a freaking problem, man. Those guys are... I mean, no matter what you think about them, they're great ball players.
I don't know. Tatis is just a one-hit wonder for me.
One-hit wonder?
Yes. He had that one good year in 2020, and then he's just... He's been getting hurt too much, man.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's staying healthy, but still a great ball player. I don't know about that one, man. Doesn't matter, though. Their pitching rotation, insane. Clevenger, Darvish, Snell. That's the first 3 guys you gotta face. Let's say you go into the NLDS and that's who you gotta face. Isn't that crazy?
You also got Joe Musgrove.
Yeah, Joe Musgrove as well.
If anything, Joe Musgrove is their fucking best pitcher, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, but I mean, it's... I'm actually... You also traded Luke Voigt
Yeah.
to
Nationals.
Nationals, that's right.
You got Josh Bell back, though. Or whatever his name is. Is that Josh Bell or Mike Bell?
Yeah. Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Yeah, that's right.
Which I think is a...
He's having a pretty good year, too, so...
But I don't think his value... Like, I don't think at his position he was a very high value, even though he is a great player this year. Because I feel like... Oh boy, what was his name? Rizzo? Mike Rizzo, that's GM for the Nats. If he could have got... Because if you think about... You could have took Josh Bell off that, and that deal still would have been done.
Yeah.
So I think that was just kind of added on there to get that additional player from the Padres. Well, that's at least what I heard from the MLB pipeline. I don't know. That may or may not be true. I don't know. But I think if he could have... Like, you got to think about it. The dude's having a great year. Why is he not dealt somewhere else to get more back for him?
I think... I want to say Josh Bell's also getting paid quite a lot of money this year.
Probably.
But also, Sorry about that. The Nationals are getting a shit ton back, though.
Right. But the only way they win the trade is if Juan Soto doesn't sign with the Padres. And for...
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a very scary team if they actually keep him.
Yeah, yeah. If they can figure out how to lock him up.
Yeah.
Also, like, the Nationals have to have at least 2 of those prospects become all-stars.
Oh, yeah.
Has to be. But they gave up, like, what, 3 of their top 10 prospects?
C.J. Abrams, who's a shortstop, he looks pretty good, to be honest with you. Starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore.
Yeah.
He also looks pretty good. Outfielder, Robert Hassel III, he looks pretty good. James Wood, also an outfielder. And I actually don't know if this guy's like a top prospect, but Jarlin Susana.
Yeah, I think they said 3 of their top 5.
Yeah.
And then like 2, probably top 30 guys, but
yeah.
It's a big deal, you know. Hopefully the Nationals get what they think they're getting. But you had to move Juan Soto. I don't think you could have kept him.
Yeah, I mean, after turning down that fucking massive.
But I also think that may not have been because I think he declined that for a couple different reasons. Probably because of the culture in Washington. But they're selling the team.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
No.
Wow.
At least I think they're selling the team. Is that right? Yeah, I think they're selling the team, and they didn't want to have that linger over. You just kind of needed to get rid of them. Let me double check that real quick. So I'm not making shit up. Those selling team. Oh no! Oh no! They are.
Okay. See that?
Nationals almost sure to be sold. That was a day ago. So they are selling the team.
All right.
See, I know some stuff. I know some things.
I do my research.
Okay, so that was an interesting trade.
Let's go. So, going back to like the Mariners and the Luis Castillo trade. I'm not 100% all in on it. Like I get it. Like Luis Castillo is a really good pitcher, and he'll definitely help us a lot. But what we gave up for him, though, what we gave the Reds for him, I don't know.
Well, I think you got to look at it at a different perspective. You got to look at it as a Mariners fan, which is what you are. We have not had postseason baseball for pretty much almost your entire life. This is a move that you make that you tell your fan base, we are all in. We are all in. We want to win. We want to get there. We want to show that we can be here. And with the new playoff format, it's not just a one game. We're in the divisional series. If we stay in that wild card, we are in. If you have Castillo, Robbie Ray, and then what's his face?
Gilbert.
Yeah, Logan Gilbert.
Yep.
That 3 is nasty. Okay. All right. We need Marco to give us one solid start. Okay, I'm sorry. We need 3 to 4 solid starts throughout the entire postseason from him. Need it if we're going to win. Also, we did give up a lot for him, but he's been lights out. He pitched a gem in New York a couple days after being traded. He's shown that he's got nasty stuff. His stuff is nasty. There's no question about that. He's also under team control next year. We have the opportunity to lock him up at the end of the year if he plays as great as we think he is. That means that we have 2 pitchers who are probably top 25. Okay? Robbie Ray's probably closer to 25. Luis Castillo's probably closer to 15, 20, or 10. Depending on what you want to argue, whatever. Oh, no, he's not, or whatever. Okay? Logan Gilbert is on the come up. All right? Marco's a solid 4 or 5. and then put whoever else you want in there. I wish we would have got another solid pitcher at the deadline. I wish we would have really looked at getting Shohei. Like, I wish we would have explored that a lot more. But who knows if those reports were real? If they were really shopping him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. A part of me does think that might be real because Angels are just bad this year. Like
they've been always bad. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I can't figure it out because like you have two generational talents. Okay, say whatever you want. Trout can't stay healthy, but you gotta admit when he's healthy.
When healthy, yes.
He is a top 5 player, no doubt.
Arguably top 3, to be honest with you.
Probably. Shohei, he's been kind of banged up, but not really.
Dude, like
lights out.
His pitching is absolutely insane.
That's the reason why I wanted to get him because we needed a bat and we needed an arm, and that's like a twofer, bud. And you have to give up the farm for him, but how much more would we have had to give up for him than we did Castillo?
A fucking lot more.
You think so?
For Shohei?
You think so?
Fuck yeah.
I don't know. But I'm glad that we did get Castillo. He was the best pitcher on the market that was actually available. Don't worry, the Reds will fuck it up. Don't worry. Don't. Hey, nobody worry. The Reds will fuck it up. Okay, we won the trade. Okay, we didn't lose. The Reds will fuck it up.
Damn.
They will,
fucking
man.
Dagger to the Reds fans.
I want them to win.
Damn.
I do want them to win. I think they're one of the coolest fan bases. Okay, I love their uniforms. I love me some Joey Votto. I love, what's his name? Who played second for them? Brandon Phillips? Right?
Yeah.
Brandon Phillips, love him, right? Love what they're about. They can't figure it out, though. And it sucks. Their mascot, I think, is the coolest thing in the world. Can't figure it out.
Fucking baseball.
Dude, he's got a mustache, bro. Doesn't he have a mustache? Hang on.
I think so.
Reds.
Got a fucking mustache, man.
Say whatever you want, dude. He doesn't. Oh, he does. He does or doesn't. It just depends.
Wait,
No, there's a couple of them. There's Mr. Red, Mr. Red Legs, Rosie Red, and... Oh, don't use that last one. I don't know how you say that, but if you think it is how I think it is... Love me some Reds, man. Billy Hamilton in his prime. Love me some Reds baseball, boy.
Oh, but he fell off the face of the earth real quick.
Yeah,
there.
pretty quick. He's still in the show, though. I don't know where he's playing. He's playing with somebody. He was with us.
He was in AAA for a little bit. I don't know if he's still with us, though.
So, I'm glad that we're talking about Mariners baseball right now because yesterday, I went to an Aqua Sox game.
Aqua Sox.
Do you know who the Aqua Sox are?
That's our fucking AA.
Nope. That is our high A team.
High A team.
Yep. Yeah, we'll break it down real quick. Seattle Mariners farm system.
Wait, isn't there a AA the sock poodles or something like that?
Hang on.
Something with fucking. We got the Rainiers. It's triple.
List of Seattle Mariners minor league affiliates. Okay. So this year, this is the current structure, okay? AAA, Tacoma Rainiers. AA, Arkansas Travelers.
That's right, okay.
High A, Everett Aqua Sox. Single A, Modesto Nuts. Rookie League, ACL Mariners. Foreign rookie, DSL Mariners.
Modesto Nuts.
That's so crazy. It's so crazy, like, how many minor league teams just, like, shift hands.
Yeah, because I remember the Jacksonville Generals being our
Jackson Generals. Yep.
AA team.
Yep. But it's crazy because the San Antonio Missions were also our AA team. That's so crazy. Aqua Sox have always been our Class A short, though. But, I don't know. I think, I can't tell because, like, this breakdown is a little different, but, yeah, the Aqua Sox game was awesome. They did $3 beers.
$3.
I got 2 Coors Lights for $6. You go to a Mariners game, I can't get a draft Coors less than like 9. Okay, hot dogs were I think $3 as well. There was something $3. It was awesome though. Kids ran around, had to get a little wristband so they could jump in the playpens and stuff. It was awesome. The Aqua Sox are not very good. It was either we walked, hit an absolute piss missile, or we struck out. There was nothing else. Who did we play? Hang on. Everett, Aqua Sox. There we go. But it was awesome. I forgot that when I was a little kid, my mom was gonna get me to throw out the first pitch for them, but I had to go visit my dad. So that's tough. But did you know that Ken Giles was there?
Oh, was he actually pitching?
He wasn't. I don't think he pitched yesterday.
Yeah.
The Aqua Sox are actually playing right now, and they are getting their asses beat. 6-0. Jared Bayless came in.
Actually, I'm sure because Jen Giles, I don't know if he's on a rehab assignment, right?
He is.
Okay. Which sucks too because he
hasn't pitched in a while.
He's actually pretty good though.
When he's on. But yeah, so that was a lot of fun. We're gonna have to get up there. We have a lot of games we gotta get to.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what's going. Hang on here. What are you doing next weekend?
I'll probably keep it open.
Keep it open because we might do something fun. Check out this skitty. They're also playing right now in Sacramento. Should we travel to Arkansas?
Oh,
go to a Travelers game, dude? Go to a Travelers, dude? What? What's today? The 5th? Friday?
Yep.
Oh, so they are in Sacramento. Ooh. Dude. Oh, dang, dude. Want to go to a Rainiers game next weekend?
Sure.
All right, cool.
Fucking down.
So, all right, hang on. Let's see the StubHub. So we're going to a Rainiers game next weekend. But yeah, it was really fun. You know what really sucks is that like people are so hell bent on going to a major league game. It's like if you go to the minor league games, dude, you get like they're still being paid to play. You're a lot closer, and it's like the vibe. I feel like it's just so much better. Don't get me wrong, I love going to Mariners games. One of my favorite things to do. But going to that like minor league game, you're just like, dude, this is baseball.
I do remember. I want to say for my 16th birthday, I was like, I really want to go see the Mariners, right?
Yeah.
At that point in my life, I've never been to a game before. Never been to a baseball game before. And I was like, yeah, let's go to And then my parents were all like, the Mariners? Why?
Yeah.
Like, and then they're trying to tell me like the Rainiers is where it's at.
It's like tits.
So they're trying to convince me, but I still want to go to a Mariners game, man. So we did, but then we also, my dad took me to a Rainiers game a few years ago too, so that's kind of cool. It is kind of weird though, like where it's placed though too.
Yeah, it's kind of it's definitely weird because it's in between I-5 and what is that?
It's also it's next to Voss
167
High School too.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird place to put it. It's kind of cool though because it's like when you're coming along the side of it, it's actually pretty sweet.
Yeah. Dude, even like let's say they're playing like a day game, like noon or something like that.
Yeah.
Like high schoolers could literally like I don't know if they're out at lunch or whatever, they can literally watch the game at lunch because they fucking got a view of the fucking field.
Yeah.
It's like nice, wide, and open too. So.
God, dude, we're already down 1, bro. Could any of our teams win? Just one.
What happened? Let's see.
Somebody probably hit a dinger. Probably freaking Shohei.
Nope. Joseph Adele single to lefts. Renifo scored.
That was gross.
Thank you.
Oh, dang it, dude. I was like, dude, if the Mariners are in town, bro, we're going to go to one Friday. Well, they have the Rainiers have a doubleheader Saturday.
Oh, really?
So if we can finesse our way into going to both, we're going. Just letting you know right now.
What's how much are the?
I didn't look yet, but they're probably like not super expensive. They're probably not cheap, but they're probably not super expensive.
So I mean, like, what's the lowest for like a Mariners game? Like,
I mean, if we were, let's say like, if we went on like a Wednesday, and you went to sit in the outfield or like upper decks, you probably could get there for like $18 a ticket.
and shit,
Oh, dude, it's a vibe for sure. It's 100% like, you know, you're not sitting close, but you're going to a baseball game. It's fun. Dude, and they also got some like guys that we know too, dude. Justice Sheffield. Like we know these guys. Kurt Casilli, I know him.
Oh, we just traded for him too.
Jonathan VR, I know him.
Wait, what?
Mitch Haniger's down at AAA right now too.
VR's playing?
Jonathan VR? Yeah.
I know he was with the fucking.
Yeah.
What?
Mitch Haniger. I wonder how long he's gonna be down there. Tim Federitz is the manager? That's funny. Wait a minute. Seth Mejas Green is a coach and also an infielder. Alright, so we're going to a Rainiers game next week. Maybe we'll shoot some content while we're there. What else do we got before we wrap this up? Because we are going a little bit late, but that's okay.
Preseason.
Oh, yes. Yes. I actually want to get into that. Did you watch any of the game yesterday?
Not really, to be honest with you.
It was kind of lackluster. I mean, nobody important really played. No, I'm sorry. Josh Jacobs played.
Oh yeah, didn't he have like one nice run and then?
Yeah.
Okay, you're done.
I think they gave him 5 carries. So, we don't have a preseason game till next week though.
Yep.
That sucks.
First
one coming against Steelers. Second one coming, wow, that's pretty quick, against the Bears. And then finishing up against Austin's favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys. How do you feel about it, Austin? I like the 3-game format. I didn't like that there was 4.
I don't know. I actually kind of like the 4-game. I don't know.
I think I liked the way teams were structuring it because I feel like with the 3, we don't get as much. By that 3rd game, you don't see as much from the starters as you would from the 4th preseason game.
Right.
So like the 4th preseason game, you would see at least half a game they're playing, if not 3/4.
Right.
So.
I want to get like watching a preseason game, but I mean, at least for the Seahawks anyway, I actually kind of like it
Because you get to see
the format. That fucking guitar riff that they play.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking love that. I fucking love that so much. It's so cool. Like whenever they go to commercial break and they do that, like just have a little format at the bottom, and oh my god, I love it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually like I don't know, it's fun watching a preseason game when you're a Seahawks fan. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good to see. I want to some key guys I'm going to be watching are obviously both quarterbacks. Walker, what's his name again? What's his first name? Kenneth Walker. I'm sorry, bud. I'm bad with names. Seeing what he does. Kobe Bryant for sure. Our boy at left tackle, Charles Cross. We'll see what the rookies are going to do.
Also speaking of right tackle.
And what's his name again? Nwansu? From the Chargers?
Fuck.
How do you say his name again?
Uchenna Nwosu, I think.
That guy, I'm really excited to see what he does. I hope he's can't wait to see what he brings. Secondary is going to be looking good. Sid Jones, Adams, that boy Quandre, back in action, baby. Healthy, I'm loving it, man, loving it. It's a great time to be a Seahawks fan. Unless you're this guy and you're a fucking hater. Say it. Say I'm a Rams fan.
Hey, it is actually kind of exciting too, because this is different. Like, this year is completely different from.
It's completely different.
Past, like,
and I like it. I actually like it. Yeah, and it's the same debate that we get into. Is like, you think we're gonna be trash. I think we're not gonna be as good, but I think we're really competitive.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see what happens, because if we are terrible and we overhaul everything, it's going to be cool because we're going to be bringing in a lot of new things that could lead to us getting another chip. So either way we go here, we're going to be great. Maybe we're so bad that we go out and get one of them guys in the draft next year, which I don't know. We already got into that. We'll revisit that at the end of the year. But speaking of that, we're going to wrap it up here, but we do want to have an announcement. Last podcast, I believe, we talked about we would do a podcast breaking down each team schedule.
Yes.
Right? And I believe we're going to do that, not this one that's coming out next week, but the following week. It'll be coming out. So we're going to record it next week, but it'll be coming out the following week. Just kind of give us a little insight what you're thinking that we're going to be breaking down on those schedules.
Actually, once we get to so we'll actually start from, I don't know, maybe do like Madden style, start with the Bears and end with the Vikings or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Or just go by division or whatever. And we'll literally go from week 1 to week 18, right?
Yeah.
Giving wins and losses every single week, predicting playoffs and whatnot.
Would you say that we'd make this a special podcast, kind of welcoming in the new NFL season? Maybe we maybe go 2 or 3 hours since we have a lot of content to cover.
Yeah.
So maybe we could do it. We could do it Saturday morning.
New season, new fucking.
We could do it Saturday morning, and then once or whenever we wrap it up, go to the Rainiers game. Solid plan.
I like it.
So be on the lookout for that. This podcast is going to be airing next week. So I believe there are games this Sunday, right? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
There's going to be preseason games this weekend, so we'll be probably going over those next podcast just to kind of see where the teams are at that we're going to watch. Make sure you like, subscribe, rate, review. Go follow us on Twitter. Go follow us on TikTok. Go follow us everywhere that you can find us. And also let us know. Hit us in the DMs. Hit us in anything, really. Just let us know how we're doing. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. Give us a thumbs up. And Austin, you got anything else?
Actually, there are no preseason games this weekend.
All right, there actually is no preseason games this weekend. I got ahead of myself, so we're not going to break any of that down.
Thursday, August 11th is the first.
I hate that they do that. Why do we have a preseason game like a week? Okay, whatever. I thought we had games this weekend. I really did, but I guess we don't. So baseball it is. A lot of Mariners. Hopefully they can get over their 1-run deficit. We need a good series this weekend, especially against a shitty team. We should take at least 2 out of 3. Actually, it's a 4-game set. It's a 4-game set, right?
Yeah, tomorrow we play 2 games.
All right, so we need to take 3 out of 4, okay? Probably going to face Shohei one time.
Actually, I want to say...
Is it tonight?
No, okay.
No, it's not tonight. It's...
Patrick Sandoval.
That's right.
Pretty sure tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay. All right, guys. So we'll see you guys next week. And then we put this on YouTube?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Also, YouTube. You guys gotta start hamming it out. We need some shares, some likes, some just talk shit to Tater Tot here, okay? Let him know he looks weird. I know, it's okay. Just kidding. Definitely come for your boy as well. I know I look funky. But we really need to start gaining some momentum. We're going to do a lot better job at locking down, being a little bit more professional. I know I could definitely do that. So we're going to get after it and make you guys proud. Okay? Anyways, cool. All right.
Oh, hey, thank you. I also posted a short on YouTube as well.
Short.
Of our very first... I put our very first TikTok as a short on YouTube. That did very well, actually. So thank you for that.
Did it?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Almost 1,000 views.
Oh, shit.
Got like 16 likes.
Okay. We'll take it. We need them likes. We need them clicks.
Hey, man.
All right.
Thanks.
We'll catch you guys later.